My bad, y'all. My bad. My bee, bruh. My bee. I'm not gonna forget this time. Well, technically I didn't forget. I put my phone up and I went outside to go get my Valentine decor and super glue the back seat of my car because it's got a big scratch in it. And Mama Kim called me and she said, "Do you know you're live?" And I was like, yeah, I had the camera all prepared, but I didn't know that I clicked go live. Whoops. I'm gonna go look through the comments. What were you guys talking about? Were you talking shit? I didn't forget about you guys. I set up the camera so that I could go live with you guys, and I didn't realize I clicked go live. Like, as soon as I put the camera up, I went outside to my car, and I was doing shit in my car. I didn't even I don't think I even got in the camera one time. Well, actually, if I would have gotten the camera, I would have noticed you guys, but I don't think I even went by the camera. Frank was in here with y'all, so technically you weren't by yourself. But yeah, she called me. She's like, "Do you know you're live?" And I was like, "Yeah." After you called me, and I went to go decline it because I couldn't see who was calling. I went to go decline it so I could end the live, but then I saw it was Mama Kim, and I was like, "Oh, she's probably calling me to tell me that I'm live." Sorry, y'all. I guess here we are. So I was just about to make Frank some food. And then I made myself a cup of tea. Because my throat is a little raspy. And my nose has been sniffling all morning. It's only when I go outside though, so I don't know what's going on. But we're all here now. We're all waiting for you. Crazy 240 of us. Talking for, oh my gosh, it was over 10 minutes. You sounded very busy. Yeah, I went outside. I super glued my car, the back seat of my car, because it's got a rip in it from my chair. And then I brought my Valentine decor in, and then I made myself a cup of tea. I emptied my dishwasher, and I think that's it. My bad, y'all, my bad. Well, hello. Hi, Susan. So, I had it all ready so I could go live with you guys after I made Frank's food so I could tell you about my fucking day yesterday. Y'all, I don't even know where to begin. So, we all know I was supposed to go live with you guys at lunch and at Hobby Lobby. Well, let me tell you how my day went. So, I got in my car. Let me spread this out. Got in my car, got all situated. I told you guys that I was feeling a little groggy and sleepy because I didn't sleep well at his house. I never do because of his bed. And so, oh my gosh, I keep forgetting about this stupid break. You were on for a total of 16 minutes. Well, I got a lot accomplished in those 16 minutes, I guess. My car, bringing in my decor, and my dishwasher, and a cup of tea. That was pretty good. You guys felt like you were spying on me? I'm sorry. So you guys were just staring at my couch? Because I angled it that way so I could start, talk about my day and put my stuff that I need to wash in my dishwasher. So yeah, I was supposed to go live with you guys at Hobby Lobby and lunch yesterday. Well, let me tell you how my freaking day went from the moment I left my apartment. My lip is cracked. Can you see it? From the cold, it's chapped a little bit. So, I left here and on the way to Hobby Lobby, I was like, I'll stop at Starbucks. But there's a Starbucks right by the Hobby Lobby. So I didn't stop at the Starbucks by my house or the one that I passed. I was like, I'm going to just stop at the Starbucks. that's by Hobby Lobby. That makes the most sense, right? Because it's literally right next door. And I was getting a tall coffee. I always just get a tall. It's very rare that I'll get a grande. I'll get a venti when I'm getting their passion iced tea. But coffee, I'm good with like an iced coffee tall. So I go to the little window. Let me bring you guys closer. Your house looks cute. Thank you. You guys played Marco Polo? Who won? You never go traveling anymore. I know. It's okay. I'm starting it back up this year. Don't you worry. And so I pull up to Starbucks. I pull up to the window and I'm like, she's like, hi, this is Haley. Like, how can I take your order? And I was like, hi, Haley. Can I just have a tall white iced mocha with vanilla foam? Sweet vanilla foam. What up? Sweet vanilla cream foam. Whatever the hell it's called. I always say vanilla foam or sweet cream. And they know what I'm talking about. And some caramel drizzle. And she's like, yep. And will that be all for you today? And I was like, yes, ma'am. Mind you, you guys saw that when I put on a fanny pack, right? So I switched from my purse to my fanny pack. I pull up to the window to pay. I open my fanny pack, and I have no money with me. None. Hey, Patsy. And I'm just looking at her because she's just like, 7 whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh. She's like, what? And I was like, I don't have any of my cards. I don't have any of my money. I can't pay for my coffee. I was like, I came all the way over here to this Starbucks because I'm going to Hobby Lobby. I have to drive all the way back home. And then come all the way back. I was like, so I guess I'll be back. She's like, oh no. And I was like, yeah, what the freak? And I started like shaking my steering wheel. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing. She's like, girl, if you just stay right here, I'm going to give you your coffee. And I was like, really? She's like, yes. So she gave me the coffee for free. She's like, go and enjoy Hobby Lobby. And I was like, well, girl, I still have to go back all the way home because Hobby Lobby ain't about to give me free shit like you gave me the free coffee. So I come all the way back home. Mind you, this is a 25 minute commute, okay? 25 minutes that way. Popped into Starbucks. That was like an extra like 5-10 minutes of conversing and whatever. Popped, obviously turned around, drove all the way back, got to my apartment, and on the way here, I'm like crossing my fingers. I'm like, please let someone I know be outside when I pull up so I don't have to take my chair apart or put my chair together and take it apart again. Like, I just don't fucking feel like it. So I pull up and there's a guy out here that I know. I'm like, can you please go inside my apartment and just grab my purse that's right by my door? And he's like, I don't know. I don't really feel comfortable doing that. I was like, please, I don't feel like freaking taking my chair apart and putting it back together. Like, I'll owe you big time. And he's like, all right. So he goes and gets it, comes back out, hands me my keys and hands me my purse. So I make the 25 minute commute back. This ain't no fireworks story, Facebook. Back to Hobby Lobby, all right? I'm at Hobby Lobby. My mom calls me, so I'm sitting in the Hobby Lobby parking lot on the phone with my mom before I start like getting my stuff together and whatever. And I'm just talking to my mom, and you know, I told her, I was like, yeah, funny, like I forgot my cards, and you know, I went to Starbucks and I just had to drive all the way back home. And my mom was like, man, that sucks. And I was like, yeah, you're telling me, homegirl. So then, like, I was with my mom for like 15 minutes, right? At this point, it's been, since I saw you guys, before that, I was with my right before leaving my house for Hobby Lobby, I was on the phone with my neighbor. So I didn't leave my house immediately after getting off live. It was like maybe 15 minutes after. So after all of this, it's been already like an hour and a half, all right? And I haven't even made it inside Hobby Lobby. So I'm like, all right, Mom, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. It's Jane, just ignore it. It's weirdos. I'm like, all right, Mom, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. She's like, all right. I was like, all I'm going in there for is a wreath and then something to put outside of my door. And then like if I can find the hearts that I got, which they have a bunch of cute stuff, but Hobby Lobby didn't really have shit. So I go to put my chair together, and I'm like, oh, let me grab my cards. Let me grab my cards. I go into my freaking purse to grab my cards, and I don't have my cards in my purse. I have my cashback card, which I use for like making traveling like online purchases to get cash back. And I'm like, where the fuck is my card? Totally forgot the day before, so not yesterday, but obviously the day before yesterday, I gave my card to Josh so that he could run into the store real quick and grab me something so we didn't have to put my chair together and take it apart, put it together. So he has my card, right? And I'm like, where is this mother effer at? So I checked his location. He's 4 miles from the Hobby Lobby working. So I'm like, all right, let me give him a call, see if I can pull up and get my card. I call him, no answer. I wait like 5 minutes. I call him again, no answer. I wait like 5 minutes, call his coworker. He answers. He's like, we're not on the same job site. I'm like, okay, well, does this address sound familiar of where they could be? He was like, I don't know. I can call and ask. And I was like, okay. Didn't hear back from him. So I called Josh again. No answer. And I'm like, I'm about to lose my shit. I'm about to lose my shit. All right. I do have Apple Pay, but it's connected to my cashback card for my online purchases. And I'm like, you have got to be fucking kidding me. So at this point, I'm pissed. I'm like, this ain't a vibe. I'm going to have to use that card. Like, what the hell? And it's a cashback card, so obviously when you use it, you have to like pay it back. You know what I mean? It's like a credit card. And I hate using that for shit like that. Like, I'm not a big fan of using it for purchases like that. So, I freaking get a hold of one of my girlfriends, and I'm like, hey, like, I'm pissed as hell at this point. Like, I need you to talk to me, and I just need, like, 10 minutes of a vent session. She's like, all right, cool, like, vent away, whatever. So I'm venting to her, and she's like, man, just go inside Hobby Lobby and use your cashback card. You're only getting 2 or 3 things. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't trust myself inside Hobby Lobby. She's like, no, I feel like you'll be all right. And I was like, okay. So I went into Hobby Lobby. As I'm about to check out, Josh calls me back. And he's like, you called, babe? And I was like, yeah, you have my card. He's like, oh, well, where are you? And I was like, Hobby Lobby. He's like, oh, well, I'm just right up the road if you want to come and get it. And I'm like, I know you're right up the road, but I wasn't about to just pull up and not know which house you're working at. And he was like, oh, well, you can just come over here and get it. And I was like, no, I'm already about to check out. And then after this, I'm going to Beat Ups for lunch because screw today, sir. Screw today. All right, so I check out. Why don't you get yourself 2 debit cards? What the fuck do I need 2 debit cards for? What? Anyways, so I get out of Hobby Lobby, put my shit in the trunk. A lady came up to me, she's like, I'll take the cart back for you. I was like, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. I get into my car, I break down my chair, and Beat Ups is just literally 500 yards away. I pull into Beat Ups, and I'm just sitting in the car, and I'm just like, the day is going to turn around for me. This is not about to be my Wednesday. Like, what in the actual... So... I'm sitting there for like maybe 5 minutes. Finally, like, I'm like, all right, I'm going to put my chair together, whatever. Like, I'm getting out of the car. I started to put my chair together. I get out of the car. The manager comes out, and he's like, hey, like, are you all right? And I was like, do I really look like I just hate my life right now? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. He was like, are you dining in or are you doing takeout? I'm like, I'm dining in. he was like, all right, I'll see you in there. And I was like, okay. Like he came out to help, and I was already putting my cushion on. I was pretty much done putting my chair together. So I go in, I get a booth, and I'm waiting for my friend to meet me for lunch. And I'm just vibing, living my best life. She sits down, I'm like, dude, at this point, I need a drink. I need a beverage with the day I've had. So when we were at this restaurant before, like up for these situations, we have extras. Yeah, no. This never happens to me. This was a first. I'm not about to get a second debit card. My ass would probably misplace it all the time. I don't trust myself like that. And so I'm like, I need a beverage. All right. So when we were at the restaurant a few weeks back, I got a deep blue sea drink, and it's really, really good. So I didn't know if this restaurant could make it, because sometimes, like, not all food restaurants have mixers, like, it all depends. But I was like, they probably can know how to make it. It's like a pretty, like, it's just got different names, but it's a pretty popular drink. So I asked the server, she's like, well, what's in it? So I tell her, I'm like, vodka, blue Curaçao, sweet and sour mix, and pineapple juice. All right? And she's like, oh, yeah, like, they should have that, but I'll double check. And I was like, cool deal. Whatever. She comes back, and she's like, the bartender, said she looked it up, and there's multiple different kinds of ways to make it and different ingredients. What is it that you want in yours? And I told her, I said, blue Curaçao, sweet and sour, and pineapple juice. So she brings the drink out, and I give a little bit to my friend. I'm like, taste this. Like, it tastes so good. And she's like, really? And I was like, yeah, like, this is actually a really good drink to have. Like, whether you're like, it's like a great summer drink. It's just, it's fruity. It's not too sweet. Like, it's good. So she tries it. She's like, damn, that is pretty good. And I was like, right? So I go to drink it, and I'm like, damn, like, this is a little too good. Like, what the heck? So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, she's getting ready to leave, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to stay for one more drink and, like, hang out for, like, an hour or so. Just because I needed to be outside. I did not need to come back into my house. I've had a bad day, and you know when you have a bad day, you either just want to go home or you just want to say fuck it and not go home and just sit in silence. So she goes back around, and I'm like, I guess you can go ahead and give me another one when it gets to, like, down here. It got to about right there. She brought me another drink. Well, when she brought me the second one, I was like, all right, something's going on here. I was like, I think this is all just mixer. So I looked at my receipt because I had closed out when my friend was leaving because I was going to leave, but then I decided to stay. So I reopened my table with her for that one more drink. And I look at my receipt, and I'm like, okay, she charged me $4 for the drink. That don't sound right. So I'm like, but it says blue Curaçao. And I'm like, what the hell? So she comes back around, and I'm like, hey, Jenny, is there alcohol in this? And she was like, no. And I was like, so what you're telling me is I've had a drink and a half of just mixers? She's like, yeah, I thought you said you were done with the hard stuff. And I was like, tequila. But I've had a shitty day. I wanted the vodka in here. And she's like, oh. And I was like, yeah. She's like, well, my bad. And I was like, bitch, I've had 2 drinks of mixers. So she's like, I can't stop laughing. Girl, what the fuck is my life at this point? And I'm like, oh. And she's like, yeah, did you want alcohol in it? And I was like, well, yeah, I told you it comes with vodka, blue Curaçao, sweet and sour, and pineapple juice. She's like, yeah, but when I came and asked the second time around, you just gave me the mixers. And I was like, well, I figured that you guys would have the vodka at the bar. I didn't think I had to specify. So I called Josh and I'm like, babe, I need you to come to Beat Ups because I'm about to have a fucking mental breakdown, bro. He's like, why do you sound like that? Sugar rush. When I tell you my ass was bouncing off the fucking wall after 2 drinks of mixers, it was bouncing off the fucking wall. So Josh comes and sits down. She's like, would you like a drink with, like, that drink with the alcohol in it? And I was like, no, I've had enough sugar. Jerry, she wasn't trying to be rude. She's going through a lot. Keep that in mind. Wait, what? I didn't even see Jerry's comment. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so Josh has me on speaker. His coworkers hear my slap happy ass going on a rant about this. And he's like, all right, well, let me get home, like, take a shit in peace, like, get dressed, and then I'll come. And I was like, okay. He was like, give me, like, 10 minutes. 6 minutes later, I was like, where the fuck are you? Like, have you fucking left yet? Like, get your ass over here now. He shows up, and she comes over. She's like, you sure you don't want that drink? And I was like, girl, pour it up. And so I literally sat there and Josh was like, how did you not know that there was no alcohol in that? And I was like, I was a little suspicious. I did give it a taste test and it was just a little too yummy. But I didn't think that they were going to give me 2 beverages of just mixers. I mean, talk about a mocktail, but I didn't want a mocktail, okay? I wanted the hard stuff. So yeah, that is why I did not come back live after I left my house and getting ready here. Because I was at Beat Ups till like 8 p.m. It was not my day yesterday. But I will show you guys what I got from Hobby Lobby. By now you need a double shot of vodka. Girl, by now I needed a bottle. Because what the fuck? Man. Fuck. Not me. Shot. Yeah, that's how I am. I'm all about, like, taking shots, but I've just been trying to, like, stay away from that. They didn't reach your apartment number, so they said it should be delivered tomorrow. Ah, yay, Chrissy. I'm glad you got it figured out. Not a straight shot unless I have a chaser. I can't do straight shots. But then on the way home, Josh got me a little mini of vodka from the liquor store. And then I was like, I can't take all of this. So I split it with his roommate's wife. But Blue Caraco has alcohol in it. I'm confused. Not that I know of. Wait, since when? Since when? No, they didn't. Obviously, because... Wait a minute. Blue Caraco has alcohol in it? Like actual alcohol, or are you saying like it's like a liqueur? Why is this set of chicken so chewy? Is it not done all the way? It looks done all the way, but why is it being like that? Well, regardless, it doesn't have the alcohol. If it does have, it's probably you guys are thinking of it being a liqueur. Like, you can't get drunk off Blue Caraco. Okay? Let me put this back on here because I'm confused as to why this is so chewy. Frank, me, trying to give you raw chicken. That's what I was thinking. What were you thinking, Lori? If you guys are like, is it like a, are you talking about it being a liqueur, like Bailey's? Then no, I don't consider that alcohol. Hello, Maria. What food did you make? I'm not making anything, girl. I have my chicken noodle soup and my stuffed cabbage to eat, and then my chicken Caesar wrap from Beat Ups yesterday to eat. So this is Frank's. Right, it's just like a syrup. Yeah, so anyways, regardless, the drink is supposed to come with vodka in it. You cannot get drunk off of Bailey's or Blue Caraco. And if you do, then that means that you literally never drink. And you have to drink the whole damn bottle. One drink of Blue Caraco is not going to do shit to you. Hi, Monica. How are you, friend? So yeah, that's the day I was having. Ooh, a BLT sounds so good. I got a buffalo chicken ranch wrap. I'm gonna use my air fryer, Chrissy, to see if I can figure it out and see if I know how to work it. You look like a beer and shot girl. I used to drink beer, not anymore. Belly ache, not even buzzing. Sipping on the scissor. Literally, my stomach felt so bloated and so full after those two mixer drinks. I was like, ugh. Like, you know, you just feel like, ugh. After you just get done stuffing your face. That's how I felt. I was just like, ugh. It was not a vibe, girl. 15 to 40% alcohol, so basically near none. Yeah, no. What do you feed your dog? It depends on what day it is. This is the chicken I'm making, and I'm going to freeze it. So he's going to have a cup of chicken today, and then he's going to have a cup of chicken in about 2 weeks. Because he's sensitive to chicken. So I'm making it just so I can have it ready, and I'm going to freeze it. And for some odd reason, this little part did not want to cook. I love your hoodie. It's cute. Thank you. It's from Shein. My lordy lord. I had a sugar rush from hell, y'all. I shit you not. So much of a sugar rush. It was brutal. I was like, ugh. Oh shit. My tea is not warm anymore. Boo. So, never again am I just saying the mixer ingredients for a drink. Woo, I about took y'all out with my chair. My chair is on its last straw. Literally on its last straw. She's barely surviving. Come hither. Syrup rush. Pretty much, in a way, because the sweet and sour mix. The only thing that wasn't syrup was the pineapple juice, bruh. That was about it. Oh my god. Josh's stupid burger from yesterday. Monday and Wednesday, Beat Ups has a buy one, get one free burger. Josh took advantage of that. Yep, he sure did. So I have 2 fucking triple bacon cheeseburgers in my fridge. So yeah, I was like, I'm not going on live. I will go the fuck off on somebody if they just make the dumbest comment. And I don't like being like that, but sometimes you have to be like that. But I'm trying. It's a new year, new me. Hot tea cools really fast. Yeah. It's all right. I'll still drink it. It's beautiful out. Today's going to be a good day. You hear me? We're going to have a fucking good day. Whether you like it or not. It's going to be a good fucking day. Cheese or peas? Right. I'm gonna pull out my lunch now. Gonna have me some stuffed cabbage. There's only 2 left. Should I eat both? I don't know. I guess I could. Frank is over there snoring. He was so unimpressed when I got home last night and didn't take him out or anything. My friend stopped by and let him out right before I left Beat Ups. Thank gosh for her. So I was like, dude, you'll be fine till the morning. I'll let you back out at like 6. And he was not impressed with me this morning. He was like, get up, bitch. You didn't take me out before we went to bed. And it's like, you took the lead. You did not need to go out. Look at him. He's giving me the side eye up there. Giving me the side eye. And then I'm going to have some chicken noodle soup for like about 2 hours because chicken noodle soup, I don't think it's super filling, especially the way that I make it. But I do need to eat the stuffed cabbage because I have so much food that I need to cook and eat. I have 3 big ass chickens in my freezer. I think I'm going to take one out. I'm going to make roasted chicken tomorrow. Roasted chicken Friday. I'm going to make that with some some green beans and either mashed potatoes or roasted potatoes. I don't know. But let me take the bitch out so she can start thawing out. You see her right there? She's thriving. I will do my dishes after I eat. So yeah, that's the day I had, and I guess today I decided to go live without knowing I was live and have you guys spy on me. Life is great. Life is Our comment's not working anymore. But yeah, friends, on that note, I'm gonna jump off here, let my phone charge a little bit, eat my stuffed cabbage, and I will see you guys here in a little bit. But everybody's having a wonderful day, and if you are having a Wednesday, it does get better. Oh my God, my plate just cracked. This plate just cracked. I'm so freaking, ugh. Don't let this be the start of your day. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Don't be mad. It's fine. Everything's fine. This shit just cracked. Why did you crack? You're supposed to be microwave safe. What is your fucking problem, bro? Oh, Karen, I hope today's not my yesterday. Look at that. It's cracked all the way across. I'm gonna be missing one plate. Look. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. It is one of the bend and break. Good morning, babe. Good morning. I hope it does for you too, Kathy, because what the fuck, bro? It ain't a vibe, girl. It is not a vibe. All right, y'all. I'm going to jump off here and eat before my food gets cold. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Bye, my love.